Well, hello, everybody. May God bless you. Jesus is the only way to the Father. I'd like to also invite you all at 7:10 p.m. Eastern. We are doing church tonight. It is called I Cried Unto the Lord. It's one of those sermons where the Lord, I just flipped the Bible open and he had told me to preach out of this. But I have some breaking news. First of all, the first breaking news is Jesus Christ loves you guys. And second is there is millions of dead fish that are in Australia, along with a few other things that I want to pull up and talk about. Now, as I screen share, I want to bring up something. These videos will be at the end of this, along with a link to tonight's stream. But I would like to also bring up that this video, if you have missed, it's called The Next Great Mass Extinction is Already Here. This was 5 months ago. This was a report we did of the second great dying. And then this was 5 months ago. This was 1 million snow crabs vanish out of nowhere. This is going to kind of go along with some of the things that we have talked about. And I just would like to also say if you had missed this video right here, Donald J. Trump, champion of the Noahic law, Antichrist kingdom coming. This goes along with this one that Israel to ban Jesus punishment if you speak his name. There's a lot going on with this. So we got to be looking up. Now, as we see here, it says that there is a beginning of a big cleanup after massive amount of fish have died. It says that fish will be cleared from high density areas, but it is possible to, but will not be possible to remove all the carcasses, police say. The police reassure local residents that the water supply remained in high quality. It says the deaths are thought to have been caused by low oxygen levels in the river after a recent heat wave. We also did a video earlier last year where it talked about that it past 3 years, the heat has been increasing. Even though it's like 48 degrees here, the sun seems hotter than 48 degrees. We are in for one of the hottest years ever. Now, look, this is a lot of dead fish. You see it all along. This is a picture on Friday. It got 104 degrees over the. Now, we're talking March. Okay. People say 100 degrees is normal, not in March. He estimates that 85% of the dead fish were native species, such as bonnie brim and golden perch, with the rest consistent of non native types, such as crabs. Now, this is huge. I'm going to play this little video here. I don't know if there's sound to it, first of all.
17th of March 2023. Unbelievable amount of fish and the smell. Oh.
Wow. Just look at that. That's a lot. That is a lot of fish, my friends. It's unbelievable. And of course, we know that in Revelation chapter 8, verse 9, it says, "And a third part of the creatures which were in the sea and had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed." Of course, we're talking about sea here, but we also see in verse 10, it says, "And the third angel sounded, and there was a great star fell from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers and upon the fountains of waters. And the name of that star is called Wormwood, and the third part of the waters became wormwood, and men died of the waters because they were made bitter." I'm not saying this is happening. I'm just saying scripture does point that creatures will die in the water. And in that video I had showed, I also go over the Zechariah verse where it talks about a huge level will die. And we see that all throughout the world that storms are just escalating. says deadly bomb cyclone strikes California with high winds and torrential rain, leaves at least 2 dead. I will not play this video because it's I don't want to get copyrighted from that, but the storm that crashed into central California coast on Tuesday afternoon underwent um, a bunch of bomb cyclones. The storm, to be dubbed a bomb cyclone, the atmospheric pressure must drop at least 0.71 of an inch of mercury. That's 24. Of course, most of us will not understand what this is, but that's in 24 hours. This storm blew this benchmark out of the water, and it has caused a lot. Remember, it wasn't just this. They had like 7 feet, 9 inches of snow before all this hit, and they got all the rain. The torrential floods have been so devastating over there. It's one extreme after another in California. Either they're having wildfires or mudslides or torrential downpours. But also, the sun is becoming more active and can send grid disturbing solar storms. I've been hearing a lot of people saying the internet is acting up. It's acting up here too. And it's because radars and satellites are being disturbed by what's happening here. This link could be in the description. I'm not going to go over it, but this is what's going on. So, before I go any further to the next and last little news update I want to put up, I want to remind us the days and times we're in. In Matthew 24, I want to bring up just a few verses here and there. It says in verse 6, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in divers places." Now, the earthquakes in the past few days have been really, really bad. Breaking, just breaking right here. Of course, USGS kind of finagles the numbers a little bit. A 6.5. Really, really huge here in San Antonio, down in Argentina. We see the Iran and Turkmenistan border had a 5.1, New Zealand 5.5, Argentina 5.3, 5.6 in Japan. These are today. 4.0 in the Philippines, 5.3, 4.5, 4.7, 4.5 in California, 5.0, 4.9, 4.5, 5.6 in Chile. This was yesterday. A lot of news outlets are saying 7.7, USGS saying 6.5. I have some friends from Facebook that are over there in Pakistan. They're saying it was a 7.7. Of course, they're downplaying it. Either way, it was a huge earthquake over there. And what they also are not showing here is the continuing of all of them in Turkey. Turkey has not stopped having earthquakes. Don't let the USGS fool you. They have not stopped having earthquakes. They are nonstop over there. It was on the 18th, the Ecuador, they had 6.8. I'm going back a few days. I just want to show you the magnitudes of these. There's none of them under a 4, and I have it set to all magnitudes. I mean, look, a 7.0 on the 15th. We're talking massive earthquakes have been happening, and they're continuing to happen. So we have got to have our lives fixated on Jesus Christ. I'm not going to quit blowing the trumpet. I'm not going to quit telling people that we've got to have our lives right with Christ today. Tomorrow is not promised. We got to have a prayer life, a study life. We got to read the scripture every day. We have to pray every day. We see someone in need, we should be helping someone in need, not because it makes you look good, but because your faith is shown by your works. So, once again, tonight at 7:10 p.m. Eastern, we'll be preaching a word. Come in fellowship. Tomorrow, Lord willing, we will be doing the 7 mysteries of the kingdom of heaven in Matthew 13. And Friday is an audio Bible, 18 minutes long, of the book of James. It's nice to come in and read and listen to the scripture together. When the scripture is being read, we should listen. I'll probably turn off the chat on the audio Bible just so we can listen to the word of God and not focus on talking. And so be it. If only 20 people listen because there's no chat, 20 people read the word of God. I want people to take this in to consideration to listen to the audio Bible on Friday. When we listen to the scripture together, it's amazing. I'll leave the comment section open where people comment, say thank you, but the live chat I will close down on Friday's audio Bible. I just think out of respect to the word of the Lord, we should listen to the scripture. So much love to you all, and may God bless you.